humanities, foreign languages, spiritualism, yoga, and many more. It is the first self-financing university in the eastern India to enter the prestigious global university rankings such as the Times Higher Education World University and QS Briggs World University rankings abroad. It has, as of now, over 60,000 strong alumni body spread across the globe. The university spreads over an area of 450 acres and boasts of 23 contiguous, lush green sprawling campuses with buildings boasting wonderful architecture and planning and 15 million square feet of aesthetically built up area accommodating the university's 28 schools and their respective student residences, 25 conference halls, 13 auditoriums, 13 sports complexes, sports-wise dedicated stadiums, 25 food courts, school-wise separate libraries, a central library, an art gallery, a sculpture park, a rose garden, a tribal museum, and a heritage corridor, all contributing to the university's serene and solemn academic ambience. Several bank branches, ATM kiosks, currency exchange counters, a postal services counter, a railway ticket counter, a multi-specialty hospital, cafes, and restaurants of all hues and serving wide range of national and international gourmet cuisines, exquisitely stocked bookstores, shopping malls, and arcades close by the campus, and a very happening student activity center makes the campus a complete township on its own and an extremely livable and lovable campus. Focus on the holistic development of students distinguishes KIIT. Besides academics, all efforts are made to scout talent among the students and provide all necessary support to bring out the best in each one of them, whether it is personal skills, soft skills, life skills, sports, arts, research, or excellence in academics. This unique focus has produced achievers not only in academics but also in various other allied fields, including sports and games and cultural pursuits. KIIT has maintained a consistent and an enviable track record of 100% placement to its graduates every year. Many graduates also go on to join reputed Indian and foreign universities for further higher studies. KIIT has collaborated with more than 175 reputed global institutions and universities, affording its students and faculty with opportunities of higher education abroad and to participate in international exchange programs, competitions, and events. KIIT's globally recognized degrees have become passport for the students to secure admissions to top-notch institutions in the US, the UK, Australia, Asian, and European universities. Besides being high achievers in academics, our students have also joined Indian Administrative Services, Indian Engineering Services, IRS, and others, securing top ranks. KIIT has produced successful entrepreneurs, social workers, international and national sports champions, Olympians, Asian Games medalists, chess grandmasters, film actors, cinematographers, fashion and beauty queens, to humbly mention a few. The university's innovative initiatives like Nobel Lecture Series, KIIT Knowledge Tree Lecture Series, numerous mega national and international seminars, conferences, symposiums, conclaves, etc., bring a large number of distinguished scholars from across the globe and facilitates quality scholarly exchanges of ideas. KIIT has a profound humanitarian ethos and through its protege, Kalinga Institute of Social Sciences, KISS deemed university, provides a free home to 30,000 poor indigenous tribal children, receiving free world-class education from kindergarten to post-graduation, with free lodging, boarding, comprehensive health care, vocational and life skills empowerment. In addition to that, it has over 10,000 tribal students pursuing studies in 10 satellite KISS centers across the state and has of now its own 20,000 strong alumni body working in different professions across the country and abroad. KISS today has transformed into an intellectually enriching and professionally empowering academia and a mammoth center of social and economic reforms with social reconstruction activities such as the conversion of the village Kalarabanka into a smart village and Manapur Panchayat as a smart village cluster. KISS has also launched other social outreaching programs like the statewide Women Empowerment Campaign Kanyakiran, Kalinga Rural Dispensaries, Mega Health Camps, Global Fellowship Programs, and Unemployment-Free District of Kandhamal, to mention a few. KIIT deemed university has stood out as a university for and of humanity, compassion, and kindness.
Malik sir, please share your screen.
Qualified doctorate in social sciences. He had started teaching since the age of 22 and already has in his stride over 30 years of teaching experience. He is the founder and the first chancellor of Kalinga Institute of Industrial Technology deemed university, KIIT, and Kalinga Institute of Social Sciences deemed university, KISS, at Bhubaneswar in India. KIIT and KISS were started in a two-room rented house with an investment of 5,000 rupees, equivalent to $100. KIIT has grown into the most promising professional university in the country with global acclaim, having 30,000 students from across the globe. KISS has become the largest residential tribal institute in the world. KISS has directly benefited over 60,000 Aboriginal children and youth, including 30,000 students homed in KISS Bhubaneswar for free education from kindergarten to post-graduation with free lodging and boarding, plus 20,000 KISS alumni and 10,000 students in 10 satellite centers in 10 districts of Orissa. Having served as a commission member of the University Grants Commission UGC of India for 2 consecutive terms, 2008 to 2011 and 2011 to 2014, and as executive member of the All India Council for Technical Education, AICTE. He was the first Odia and the first Indian to become member of these two apex educational bodies simultaneously. He has served as a member of several other Government of India bodies like National Council for Technical Education, Indian Society for Technical Education, Indian Science Congress Association, COIR Board, and CAPAT, etc. He has also served as Principal Advisor to the Department of Education of Manipur, nominated by the Governor of Manipur, and as member of the Academic Council of Central Universities of Orissa and Assam. He became the General President of the Indian Science Congress Association ISCA for 2017 and 18 and President of the World Congress of Poets for 2018 and 19. In 2016, he was honored with National Award for the Welfare of Children by His Excellency Sri Ram Nath Kovind, Honorable President of India. He has so far delivered nearly 200 motivational speeches, including convocation addresses, keynote addresses, and Foundation Day lectures in different institutions and organizations across the country and abroad. He has been conferred with 40 honoris causa doctorate awards from prestigious universities across the globe and the country. He has been awarded 4 national and international fellowships of organizations like Indian Society for Technical Education, Computer Society of India, ICA, and APACH. He was honored with Philippines' highest award, reckoned as Asia's own Peace Prize, the Gussie Peace Prize International. The Kingdom of Bahrain decorated him with their highest civilian award, the Isa Award for Service to Humanity, with a cash prize of $1 million. He too was decorated with Mongolia's highest civilian award. Over 50 national and international awards and over 200 state honors and accolades covet him. He was awarded the Golden Gavel, the highest award of the World Congress of Poets under the World Academy of Arts and Culture affiliated to UNESCO. KIIT and KISs have been chronicled in the Limca Book of Records on 4 counts. KISS has also created 4 Guinness World Records. His contributions in the field of general and professional education, health, art, culture, literature, rural development, social service, and spiritualism has been profound. He has initiated many successful social outreach programs like Art of Giving, Kanya Kiran, Education for All, New Mind, New Dreams, Project Uday, Project Sakhi, and Kalinga Fellowship, to name a few. He has been instrumental in transforming the remote Kalarabanka village of Cuttack district in Orissa into a smart village, and also the entire Manapur Panchayat, a cluster of villages, into a model panchayat. He has been working to establish 20 branches of KISs in different districts of Orissa and another 20 across the country. One branch is already operating in the national capital of India, Delhi, since 2013, and another 2 in Bangladesh for the unprivileged children. He has already provided quality employment to over 15,000 people directly and to over 2 lakh others indirectly. He has also created 100 successful entrepreneurs across the country. He lost his father at the age of 4 and struggled through back-buckling poverty and hunger, but went on to become an iconic educationist, an emblem of humanitarian service, a beacon of light for the socially and economically suppressed for their transformation, a redeemer of the fallen, the oppressed, and the marginalized. Though he himself has led a very humble life and remained a bachelor, a life full of sacrifices and renouncements. To spread happiness and peace in the society and to see smiles in the faces of the poor and the downtrodden has been his obsession since childhood. Professor Samanta has been working relentlessly to achieve zero poverty, zero hunger, and zero illiteracy since 1987. He has served as member of the Indian Parliament Rajya Sabha in 2018-19. Currently, he is the member of Parliament Lok Sabha from Biju Janata Dal.
Thank you all for your patience of watching. At the very outset, on behalf of School of Civil Engineering, KIT University, I, Dr. Madhulisa Patnaik, coordinator of this FDP program, conveys a warm welcome to all present in this FDP program. It gives me immense pleasure to extend hearty welcome to Honorable Chief Guest, Professor Prithvi Singh Kandhalji, Associate Director, Emeritus at US Nesla Center for Asphalt Technology NCAT, most respected Registered Sir, Professor Jayanta Ranjan Mohanty Sir, Honorable Pro Vice Chancellor Madam, Professor Sasmita Samanta, Honorable Vice Chancellor Sir, Professor Hrishikesh Mohanty, Professor B.G. Mahapatra, Director Consultancy Services, School of Civil Engineering, Professor Sanjeev Maulik, Dean School of Civil Engineering, distinguished faculties and participants from various institutes, deans and directors of all the schools of our university, all the faculty and staff members of our school and university present in this virtual platform. Hope you all are safe and have got vaccinated from COVID-19. Our expected founder, Sir, Dr. Achyuta Samanta, has always been a tremendous source of inspiration. Under his constant guidance and support, the Institute has contributed series of Atal programs, even in this COVID time. This particular FDP course on forensic analysis has been fabricated to encompasses the forensic analysis, which is an emerging discipline with the focus on understanding what went wrong, what could be happened, and how failure can be prevented using engineering analysis principles in the case of collapses of bridges, buildings, dam, slope stability, and foundations, pavements, and all allied fields. In the analysis, steps involved are collection of data and their characterization, formulation of the hypothesis of failure, understanding of failure mechanism, back analysis, consideration of testing and measurements, information of statements, reliability analysis, and its liability. For this, we have a group of experts who would be sharing the knowledge with you. The course has been designed to cover all the topics during the next 5 days program with the help of eminent speakers from the various IITs, NITs, and the institutes outside of the country as well. So I hope you will have an enriching experience and all of your expectations from this course will be fulfilled. I would like to appreciate the overwhelming response that we have received for the course. We have 200 participants for this program from 22 different states throughout the country. A total of 215 participants have applied for this course and 15 can't go through because of limitation of the seats in this program as per the guidelines of Atal Academy. Atal Academy has become a greatest platform in disseminating the knowledge to masses, and we are fortunate to be part of this course. At the end, I would like to thank our founder, Sir, Dr. Achyuta Samanta, for providing all the support to the department for organizing such program. Atal Academy for giving funds for organizing this particular course, and the eminent speakers who have been the part of our university during this course. And at the end, all the participants for giving the beautiful response to the course. Wish you a fruitful and enriching experience which will prove beneficial for your future adventures. Thank you very much, everyone. I hope you will enjoy the program. So before starting the today's session, I would like to invite our Dean Sir, Professor Sanjeev Maulik, to say a few words on the departmental activity. Over to you, sir.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am. Namaskar and good morning to one and all present here. Honorable Chief Guest, Sir, Professor Prithvi Singh Kandhal, Associate Director Emeritus at US National Center for Asphalt Technology. Honorable Founder, Sir, in actions here, Professor Achyuta Samanta of KIT and KIS University, and Honorable Vice Chancellor, Sir, Professor Hrishikesh Mohanty, Sir. Honorable Vice Chancellor Madam, Professor Sasmita Samanta Ma'am, and respected Registrar Sir, Professor Ganaranjan Mohanty, esteemed guest speakers from India and abroad, respected faculty members as participants of the Faculty Development Program, deans, directors, and faculty members from different schools present here. I, Professor S. Maulik, Dean of School of Civil Engineering, KIT Dimtu University, welcome you all in the inaugural session of the 5-day Faculty Development Program on recent advances in forensic analysis in civil engineering under AICTE Training and Learning Academy. It is my privilege and honor to brief you all about our university and our school in this inaugural session. As you know, KIT University, India's first QS 5 stars rated university 2021, is amongst the top 20 institutions in India to have received the Institution of Eminence status by the Ministry of HRD, Government of India. It has been ranked #1 among self-financing institutions of the country in the Atal ranking of institutions on innovation achievements 2020 by the MHRD Government of India. It has also been declared the winner in the category Workplace of the Year in Times Higher Education Awards Asia 2020. In an impressive achievement, KIT jumped up 200 positions globally to be placed in the cohort of 801 to 1000 in the prestigious Times Higher Education World University Rankings 2022. KIT's performance makes it the #1 ranked university in Orissa and Eastern India. This university has also ranked 21st in the ranking among public and private universities in the country in the NIRF ranking 2021. The university provides holistic development to the students. Today, we are pleased to share with the audience that 3 students from our university proudly represented our nation, India, at the Tokyo Olympics 2020. KIT has a student strength of 30,000 from across 65 countries, along with its sister university, Kalinga Institute of Social Science, world's first exclusive, fully free tribal university for 60,000 tribal children, were founded by Professor Achyuta Samanta, who is our founder, member of Parliament Lok Sabha, a visionary social architect and philanthropist, and one of the greatest educational leaders of India. Under his blessing, we always, conduct such kind of programs. So we are always blessed by his, work. Now coming to our School of Civil Engineering was established in the year 1997. And since then, it is offering BTech, MTech, and PhD in different specialization. We have eight specialized laboratories in core areas like structural engineering, geotechnical engineering, surveying and geomatics, transportation engineering, hydraulics and water resource engineering, material testing, environmental engineering, and a specific computational lab comprising of the art software like Plaxis, ANSYS, FIST, ArcGIS, then Bentley academic bundle software for civil, and wherein we'll have all kind of CAD and design software catering to all fields of civil engineering. We also have 3 industry collaborated laboratories: Autodesk BIM lab, scaffolding and formwork laboratory, remote sensing and GIS laboratory, and also few more research specific laboratories, all equipped with state-of-the-art equipment and ICT facilities. Our school specifically has developed constructive partnership with leading industry and academic stalwarts in civil engineering by signing MOU with different organizations like Ernst & Young, NHAI, Global Archer, Simplex Infrastructure, JS Renewable, and so on, to enrich research and development maneuver among students and faculty members of the school. Consultancy projects are integral to the school, and the noteworthy clients include National Highway Division, National Building Construction Corporation, Ministry of Rural Development, Ministry of Drinking Water and Sanitation, Integrated Tribal Development Authority, Roads and Buildings, Ernst & Young, and so on. We are privileged to have successfully organized 3 international conferences attended by participants from around the globe and published Scopus Index proceedings in reputed journals like Spring and Nature. So this is about a brief summary of our school. And as you know, this online faculty development program is scheduled from 27th September, that is today, up to 1st October. And all the sessions will be delivered by eminent speakers from the various IITs, NITs, and reputed institutes outside the country. As you can notice also, the program has attracted the attention of many faculty members across India and has received overwhelming responses from participants. And as already our coordinator has mentioned, that we have 200 participants from 22 states, from 140 institutions. That includes reputed institutions like IIT, NIT, BITS Pilani, and other university. So Professor Mudhulisha, already the coordinator of this FDP, already provided a detailed overview of the program. Well, with this, I conclude my address here. Once again, I thank everyone for joining this inaugural ceremony and making it a grand success. I sincerely hope that the faculty participants will really be benefited by this faculty development program, and with values, will add values to themselves and finally to the national building. Thanks once again. Over to Mudhulisha ma'am.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable words. May I request Dr. Gyanaranjan Mohanty, Register KIT, and also guest of honor for this occasion, to kindly express his view on this program. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Mudhulisha madam. Namaskar, a very good morning to one and all present in this virtual session. Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Hrusikesh Mohanty, Honorable Chief Guest of this auspicious morning, Professor Prithvi Singh Khandar, Associate Director Emeritus at National Center for Asphalt Technology, Honorable Vice Chancellor Madam, Professor Susma Samant, esteemed Dean School of Civil Engineering, Professor Sanjeev Maulik, esteemed Director Consultancy, Professor Venugopal Mahapatra, respected Dr. Madhulisha Patnaik, Coordinator of this FDP, Professor Sananda Sarkar, and esteemed distinguished speaker, the 14 eminent experts from IITs and NITs will going to conduct the sessions in these 5 days FDP. And most respected, my colleagues, faculty members of School of Civil Engineering, and all the esteemed participants from 140 institutions present in this virtual session. I am honored to be here in this inauguration meeting of the 5 days online FDP, which is sponsored by AICT Training and Learning Division and organized by our School of Civil Engineering on the theme Recent Advances in Forensic Analysis in Civil Engineering. And I am happy to note that there will be 40 sessions will go to conduct by the eminent experts from IITs, NITs, and from academia and industry. On behalf of KIT University, I am privileged to welcome all the 14 distinguished speakers, our chief guest, Professor Khandar, of the inaugural session, and also the esteemed participants of this 5 days virtual FDP. My sincere gratitude to all the distinguished speakers and our chief guest for accepting our invitation to deliver their address. I'm also thankful to all the participants from all over India. As I heard from Professor Madhuli, that they are from 22 states who are here to learn about different forensic investigations from for the analysis on various civil engineering problems. And I hope we'll meet in the premises of KIT University for some other occasions when the conditions are normal. And I wish that this FDP will serve as a platform to inspire the young researchers of our civil engineering department, the participants who joined here, and the faculty members of our School of Civil Engineering to start their research work on forensic analysis in geotechnical engineering or structural engineering or in environmental engineering. So I congratulate to the civil engineering department and especially to the coordinator Dr. Madhuri Patnaik for organizing this FDP. And we are also thankful to AICT for sponsoring this faculty development program under its Atal scheme. Let me speak few words about our university, though Professor Maulik, the Dean of the school, has already informed about our university and the School of Civil Engineering. So in very brief, I'll speak about our university. Like KIT University's solemn academic ambience has led to the institution of eminent status being granted by the Ministry of Education, Government of India. And the university was also declared as the #1 self-financing institutions of the country for innovations by Atal ranking of institutions for innovations, ARIIA. And the university also ranked within 1801 to 1000 in the recently published World University Ranking 2022 by Times Higher Education. So it shows that quality education and research is the hallmark of our university. The core value of our university are bonded with the principles of kindness, compassion, empathy, and discipline. And these are fully supported by our honorable founder, Professor Dr. Achyut Samant, humanitarian philosophy, and participation of KIT's stakeholders. So the association of persons of international repute makes this KIT a world-class university and a leading university of the world. So we know for the success of any FDP how much pain the organizers usually take. So I, on behalf of the university, honestly thank the organizer, the coordinator, and all the team members of School of Civil Engineering. With this, I wish the success of this faculty development program. And once again, I welcome all the esteemed speakers and our honorable chief guest, and my sincere thanks and best wishes to all the participants present here. So thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for your encouraging and inspiring words. So now I would like to take the privilege to invite our chief guest, Professor Prithvi Singh Kandhalji, Associate Director Emeritus at US National Center for Asphalt Technology NCAT, and guest of honor to kindly deliver his valuable address. Please, sir, over to you.
Namaskar. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, namaskar and good morning to everybody here. First of all, I would like to congratulate the Civil Engineering Department of KIIT for organizing this 5-day webinar for the Faculty Development Program. Obviously, Madhulika has put in a lot of effort in organizing this program, but the main thing is that this is a very timely subject on the forensic analysis in civil engineering. As you all know that this monsoon, we had a lot of rock slides on our highways in Uttarakhand and many northern states. And that kind of reminded me that maybe we should go there and do a forensic analysis so that these kind of rock slides don't happen or are minimized in the future. I know in the program which Madhulika has put together, we have 2 or 3 lectures on slope stability. One of the speakers, I think, is Professor Siva Kumar Babu, who is going to discuss all these things. So hopefully we will have some more knowledge how to avoid these kind of rock slides. Unfortunately, in our textbooks, there is a very few mention of forensic analysis or case histories. And so we can learn more from these kind of lectures, actually. Just 3 years ago, I co-authored a book, textbook on payment drainage. It was co-authored with Professor Babu and others. And there I had the opportunity to include 3 or 4 case histories, or you can call it forensic analysis, of damage to payments from water or moisture. And then also I published in 2016. Can you hear me, Madhulika?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. In 2016, I published the first ever textbook in India titled Bituminous Road Construction in India. And I had the privilege to include in the last chapter about 8 case histories or forensic analysis of payments which failed prematurely. So whatever I gathered from my experience across the world in troubleshooting, I put together everything in one chapter. So I hope this kind of thing is, whenever we do any forensic analysis, I hope it's properly documented so other people can learn from it. So in conclusion, I wish all the best for this 5-day webinar on this very important topic of forensic analysis. Thank you very much. Namaskar.
Thank you indeed, sir, for your wonderful words. It was truly inspiring. So may I request Professor Hrusikesh Mohanty, Vice Chancellor KIT, and also guest of honor for this occasion to kindly speak a few words on this program.
Thank you.
Please, sir.
Namaskar. On behalf of KIT University, on behalf of Honorable Founder Professor Achitya Samanta, it's my privilege to welcome all of you to this Atal Academy program being conducted by the Civil Engineering of KIT University. I was hearing to our Honorable Chief Guest, Professor Prithvi Kandal. He has so much expertise in this subject. I think we are very fortunate for having you, sir, for this occasion, and I am very sure that your presence itself will be inspiring to these young seekers of the knowledge in civil engineering to meet the challenges of new world that is offering now very fast. The words what I would like to congratulate the civil engineering for hosting this program, our Honorable Registrar, Professor Mohanty, and the Director of Consultancy, Professor Benu Mahapatra, and the the Dean of the school, Professor Maulik, and all my dear colleagues and respected participants, and especially to all the researchers, the eminent faculty members of different institutes who are delivering on this very important theme of civil engineering. You all have heard about the school, civil engineering school, as well as the KIT University and its efforts, genuine efforts to meet the excellence in their own domain, using the excellent ecosystem being developed by visionary founder Professor Achyuta Samant. This is something very interesting to see, that no forensic analysis in civil engineering. So we have heard about the forensics only when there is a crime. So mostly we know that now when crime has happened, then forensic experts come. Civil engineering, I was going through the flyer and I saw that there is a vast area itself, and on having the computing facility, very fast computing facility, I am sure this area is now to take the center stage, understanding that what happened, why it has happened so. And I think Professor Prithvi Kandal has already mentioned that his case studies across the world and the book he has written about. I am sure the participants of this program will have a lot of information, lot of ideas generated by our eminent speakers, run from several eminent institutes. I would like to thank Atal Academy for giving us this opportunity. I will tell to the participants one thing. You only listen to that, what happened. Having today so much technology available, now we are at the stage to understand what is happening now. It is not that after it happened, we do the analysis. Now we are capable of doing something to understand that what is happening and can we stop that happening. I think now science and technology is good enough to apply to this technology and science, understand the phenomena of changes in real time. For example, like what Professor Prithvi Kandal was talking about, the landslide. The water frozen in sub-zero temperature was holding the big rocks over the mountains for hundreds, thousands of years. Because of the global warming, there is a thermal change under the rock, and the rocks are getting loosened. So there is landslide or this and that. We are at the juncture of massive destruction because of this global warming. Mapping the thermal energy underneath the surface deep underneath the surface and strategizing the solution is now the all, not only for civil engineering, but also for the whole humanity. I am sure the civil engineering will participate in constructively in understanding this phenomenon of changes in real time and providing solutions. For this purpose, you need a very integrated studies, not only civil engineering. You have an interdisciplinary studies in this. Now, like IoT, AI, and now very fast computers will enable you to understand the phenomena of changes in real time and prescribing that, how can you do some remedies so that wrongs do not happen, or it gives enough time to people to escape of the vagaries of these changes. For this, KIT University is well placed because of its interdisciplinary studies, having so many disciplines, and for this purpose, I am sure there will be a quest for providing the solutions, integrating the knowledge of civil engineering, computer engineering, as well as social science. If in a skyscraper building, you have thousands of people, and you need to understand that what is happening every second in that building. That requires a social science, the behavior of the people, lifestyle of people. That requires the engineering, and that requires the real-time data collection and analysis and providing the solutions. This is a unique time for all the scientists and engineers and social scientists to join together and find the solutions the humanity now facing. I welcome all the participants for this brilliant program, and also I would like to call them open to go further on this area to see that you excel, and the humanity excel. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir, for your wonderful words. And that was truly inspiring. So now that we have come to the end of this inauguration ceremony, I would like to request Professor Sananda Sarkar to kindly propose the vote of thanks. Madam, please.
Madam, it should be word of thanks. You don't take the votes. So it is a word of thanks. It is not a parliament that you take vote. I think this I have been telling since long. I think you should change these things.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for giving me the opportunity to propose the word of thanks for this event. A very good morning to on and all present on this virtual platform. First, I wish to express my gratitude to AICTE Training and Learning Atal Academy for giving us the opportunity to organize online 5-day faculty development program on recent advances in forensic analysis in civil engineering. I sincerely wish that this FDP will be great success with the endeavor of the organizing committee, eminent speakers, and participants. On behalf of School of Civil Engineering, KIT deemed to be university, and on my behalf, I express very hearty welcome and thanks to our guest of honors, Professor Prithvi Singh Kandal ji, Associate Director Emeritus at US National Center for Asphalt Technology, NCAT, for gracing the inaugural program despite your busy schedule. Thank you very much, sir. My Eternal gratitude remains for our respected and most beloved Dr. Achyuta Samanta Sir, founder of KIT and KISS, for paving the right path for envisioning the global standard of education. I also wish to express my gratitude to our respected Register Sir, Professor Gyanaranjan Mohanty, Honorable Pro Vice Chancellor Madam, Professor Sashmita Samanta, and respected Vice Chancellor Sir, Professor Rushikesh Mohanty, for providing constant encouragement and support to arrange such kind of FTP or training program so that the faculties will engage in constant teaching learning process and enhance their pedagogical and research skills. I sincerely thank Dean School of Civil Engineering, Professor Sanjeev Maulik Sir, Director of Consultancy Service, KIT deemed to be University, Dr. Venugopal Mahapatra Sir, and Senior Professor of School of Civil Engineering, KIT DU, Professor Vittanjaya Das Sir, for your noble guidance at every stage. I appreciate the hard work of Dr. Madhulisha Patnaik Madam, coordinator of this Atal FDP program. Without your effort, this program cannot be organized. I wish you an extremely fruitful and successful event. I express my heartfelt gratitude to the eminent speakers, Dr. Kulkarni Vyangraj Vijay Kumar, Assistant Professor, Department of Civil Engineering, NEET Silchar, Dr. Keshari A.K., Professor, Department of Civil Engineering, IIT Delhi, India, and others from reputed institutes from all over India and outside for agreeing to share their knowledge and unfold the different layers of recent advances in forensic analysis in civil engineering. Last and not the least, I thank all the participants from far and wide for being a part of this FDP program. Your cooperation and active participation will make this FDP program a grand success. Once again, I thank on and all present here. Thank you very much. Now, I request Madhulisha Madam to conclude the inaugural session. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am, for your word of gratitude. With this, we come to the conclusion of the inaugural session. I thank you all for gracing the occasion with your valuable presence. And the first session by Prithvi Singh Khandal sir will start after 5 minutes and request you to kindly assemble on the same virtual platform for the session. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Professor Prithvi Singh ji, namaskar. Thank you very much. I will not be able to attend your lecture, though I wish to attend. So you'll excuse me. Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you, sir.
Namaskar.
Thank you, Professor Maulik.
Thank you.
All of
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you. Thank you.